Well, I think Gracie's got everything set out to start putting this together. Yeah, we gotta get this done first before we get on to the next step for our meal tonight. It's getting late, and I'm getting hungry. Oh, oh, hello there, friends and family. I thought I heard you knock on the door. I might have been wrong. But as always, we're glad you stopped by. And you're always welcome here in the little old country kitchen with old Mr. Tom and Gracie, this sous chef kitty cat. So yeah, Gracie's got a bunch of stuff out because we're getting ready to put something together to start a meal prep. And since y'all showed up, hey, I'll show it to you. Because this channel's all about documenting my life and what I do. Yeah, and I've been doing this little thing for quite some time. So yeah, go ahead, pull up a chair, grab your cold drink, and sit a while. Well, let me show you what we're up to, okay? So as you can see, Gracie's got the things set out that we're going to need. And what you got here? Oh, some extra virgin olive oil, some Worcestershire sauce, some imported balsamic vinegar of Modena, yeah, San Marcos, some onion powder, garlic powder, and black pepper. And behind it, we'll probably use a touch of salt. Of course, you got a little metal non-reactive bowl, a whisk, and some measuring spoons. Everything we need to put together Mr. Tom's basic meat marinade. It's just not for beef. I've used this meat marinade for beef, not only for on the grill, but in a skillet too. I've used it on chicken, roasting it up on the barbecue, in the oven, and even in the crock pot. And it works just fine. And I even baste my ribs with it from time to time. Well, let me show you, because it's quite easy. And another thing about it, it's easy to multiply. I'm just making a little tad of it tonight, because Gracie also found, of all things, a New York strip steak in the freezer. She had to dig hard for it, but she found it. So let's get putting this all together, okay? So we got our measuring spoons here, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit, 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Just like that. Give the old Worcestershire sauce a shake, because we're going to be putting it in there too. And you'll see how easy this all comes together, because we're going to be adding a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Close that back up. And next, some balsamic vinegar. Oh yeah. Or maybe a little more. Ooh, smell that balsamic? And did you know, balsamic vinegar never goes bad. Now, got to rinse off my tablespoon and dry it off, because we're going to be adding some dry ingredients to the liquid right here. So for our dry ingredients, we've got some garlic powder, and I'm going to be using 1/4 teaspoon, just like that. Next, 1/4 teaspoon, and I go sort of heaping, you know what I mean, just like that. And then some pure ground black pepper. If you don't want to use a 1/2 teaspoon, or 1/4 teaspoon that is, use 1/8. Maybe you don't like as much pepper as I do. And that's all the ingredients right in there. Then we got our whisk. And we're just going to whisk that right on up. Give it a good whiskey. Not whiskey, but whiskey. There you have it. Now all we got to do is get out the meat and add it to it. And here I have my, it's about 8 ounces of chopped up New York strip steak. And you may wonder why. Well, I haven't had steak in a long while, and I got to thinking, rather than cook up the whole steak and eat a steak and baked potatoes, how could I stretch it? And that's what I'll be doing next. I'll be taking this 8 ounces of New York strip steak that we're going to add this marinade to right now. Just pour it right over it. And if you need more marinade, this is easy to double, triple, quadruple, hexagonal, whatever you want to. It's just so simple. And then we take our hands and we're just going to mix it all up in there. Yep. Just like that. Now this has some bold flavor. That's no doubt. And I'm a bold flavor kind of guy. I've been using this meat marinade ever since my papa showed it to me. This was his favorite one. Just basic meat marinade. And that's all you have to do. Mix it up with a hand. Or, you know, if you don't like playing with your food, mix it up with a spoon. Just saying. So let me wash this hand off, and I'll be right back. Now all we have to left to do is get some saran wrap out, you know, plastic wrap. Cover up that bowl. It's not cooperating. Covered up nice and tight. And we're going to get that back in the fridge for at least 30 minutes to an hour. I would suggest about an hour or overnight. Here again, how long you leave it on whatever meat you're cooking is how flavorful it'll be. But watch out. As you can tell, there's a lot of bold flavors going on here. So let me get this back in the fridge. So, just to give you all a little hint, I've got a baking sheet here, all folded up. And later on tonight, once my New York strip steak gets all marinated and all right, we've got some other things prepped up. And we'll be taking them along with that New York strip steak that's been all chopped up. And we'll be making us a fine meal. And here's a little question for all of you. What would you do? Do you know what I'm going to do? Let me know in the comments below the video. But I wanted to put my basic meat marinade on file on my channel so the kids and grandkids could look it up when they wanted to. So there you have it, just that easy and simple. And if you want to make more, because that was 1 8-ounce steak chopped, and you don't got to chop your steaks. I am the stretcher. Stretch that meat till she cries. Yeah, I do. So I try to bulk it up with other things. And maybe you do too. You know, I mean, you could have used stew meat. I have. You can use cube steak. I have. Beef ribs, short ribs. To me, it's just like I say. It's an all-around basic meat marinade. You've probably heard enough about it for now. So hey, until I, Gracie, my little sous chef, princess of the house, the kitty crew, Cleo, Spooky, and Puppy Muffin, see y'all on that next episode of Mr. Tom's Neighborhood. Y'all take care. Stay safe out there. And may God bless you all, as you bless those in your lives. Goodbye for now. Gracie, I'm getting hungry. I don't even want to wait for the meat marinade to take hold. Yeah, we'll get her done before the moon comes up. Later all.